Hello, my name's Marino Palladino and welcome to the M Vault. Now in today's video we're going to be looking at my Trading 212 portfolio. We're going to be looking at week 2 and we're going to be looking at its performance during this week and how well it's done or how not so well it's done. We're also going to be looking at the top 3 stocks in terms of gains to give us an idea of, there are stocks that do better than others and some do really well. And I've been trying to create a varied, diversified portfolio. So sit back, relax, and let's get inside the video. So here we have it then, my Trading 212 portfolio as of Monday the 15th of February at 8 o'clock in the morning. We had £2,191 and 8 pence. We had invested £1,903 22 pence. So we've got plus £287 86 pence, or 15.12%. Now there's a little bit of loss there due to the currency fluctuation, and that's due to me buying stocks in US dollars and in euro as well, and that does affect the overall return. But just starting from that point of view, for Monday, shall we say, as you can see, the portfolio, behaves in a up and down motion, and that is normal during the weeks, in any week really. There's always something going on in the days in terms of how companies are doing, and that's reflected on my portfolio. We did add a little bit more money to 1,957. 22 pence, and that was, I think I put a bit more money into an ETF. But let's see where we end up by the end of Friday, which would be close. And we ended up having a portfolio value of £2,174 and 31 pence. As I said before, at this point we've invested £1,957 22 pence, and we've got a total return then of £217 and 9 pence, or 11.09%. And what does that mean? Well, that means that for this particular week we are down £70 and 77 pence, or 4.03%. But in general, we are up still £217 and 9p. So we're up in general from from when I started these investments, but we are down for the week. So there you go. So coming in number 3 of our top 3 stocks for the week is Wells Fargo. And Wells Fargo is a very popular bank, huge bank in America. And they're part of the financial sector. And on Tuesday the 16th at 2:30 p.m, when the market opened, the price was $34.25. So we're going to see how that changes during the course of the week for it to become the 3rd in the list of gains, percentage-wise. So as then we go into Wednesday, things do pick up, and as the week goes by, it really picks up momentum, and it's quite stable going through the week in terms of this escalation in price. And so by Friday the 19th at 20:30, ended the week at $37.84, which was up 4.31, or that 12.85%. In terms of my investment, that's what I've got, 0.42832, and it's currently returning me plus £1.56, or 15.60%. So it's doing well, and this is only the gains of this week, but obviously every week is different. But in this particular week, it's been up nicely. Coming in number 2 is Bitcoin ETF. This is like a fund basically, and I'm quite new to Bitcoin, although I know it's been around for quite a while, but I'm not really invested or looked into it. However, though, the gains make this stock, this investment, second, with gains of 13.54% or 5.28 euros from last week. This is always, we're going always by what, end of last week. And so from Monday the 15th, till the end of this week, that is the result from an increase point of view. So it's done really well, and it keeps going up. Bitcoin currently is really, it's growing so fast, it's hard to really predict where it's going to go. But anyway, I thought I'd stick some money into Bitcoin and see where it would go. Obviously, investing money that you can afford to put into these investments, and this is always a real importance of investing. You have to first make sure you've got your emergency fund and you're financially okay with no debts and that sort of stuff. And then you can really put more money that even if you were to lose some. And this is obviously what I'm holding in terms of share price, and it's up £11.33 or 226%. So it's done really well, and it continues doing well. The sad thing about it is that you can't actually put more money into this. It's a close only, which means you can only sell. So it's a bit disappointing from that aspect, but I can't really complain with the gains so far from this Bitcoin ETF. Coming in number one then on our top three stocks for the week is Premier African Minerals. Now this company is really new because it's currently trading at 0.95 pence. So it's really, really young. And I thought, let me get involved in this and see where it goes. And it's quite remarkable that this particular stock is up 90%. I couldn't really grasp it, but it's easily done because, the value is so small starting again on that Tuesday. 0.5, 0.7, it says there, 0.07, sorry. So, it really, really is very small money. And, it ended up, nearly doubling basically. So what have I got in there? Well, to tell you the truth, I bought 4,464 shares in this because they were literally going for pence. And it's currently worth £4.06, the whole lot. Plus one, it's up in terms of returns, plus £1.56 or 62%. So you imagine if this really does take off, this stock, and I've got 4,000 shares, well, it will be interesting to see what would happen. I could have really hit the jackpot, if you like, in terms of buying a stock such a low price and it being successful. So it's a mining company based in Africa, and it's mines commodities, so raw materials basically. Well, there you have it then, my Trading 212 portfolio update. I hope that it's given you some value and that you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. And, if you haven't subscribed, please do so, because I'm going to be doing these every single week so that you get an idea of, what is it like actually investing. You hear about these ups and downs, but I'm actually showing you these ups and downs in these videos. So hopefully it's going to give you some encouragement to maybe think about starting your investment journey. And that is the purpose I'm doing these videos, is to give you an idea of what is actually going on in the stock market, how these companies perform, and over a long term, the results that you can get. With that said, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Again, if you haven't subscribed, you know what to do. Be safe, be well, and God bless.